Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and looks like eventually, it's always eventually because I do stuff before we get started, but eventually we got this Citadel ahead of us. As we can see here, we got some big injuries across the board, well, especially on Yayak Tulhu, so we're going to have to make sure we address that as we go into this Citadel. But I think an extra med kit here or there can't hurt, and that's just what we'll look at doing. A couple things I want to take a look at is we got a couple promotions here from our mutoids, excuse me. I'm thinking of a whole different game. It came out Metroids. And let's give Attilio and Uticata their promotions. So Attilio Bertoldi, you have a promotion, level 4. Let's go see what looks like it might be fun. Now, this is obviously a big one here as a field medic. Let's pick up the ability to restore body parts. So if we're gonna keep you as a technician, let's give you that technician thing here. Yeah, I think that's the best one, at least in that category. Let's go find out what the fun category gives us as a choice. Oh, I think we're just going, so you have a worm option at least. We picked up a fun one on Confusion Cloud that's helped us at least once so far, but this time we are going to give you at least a worm. I like having some kind of worm at least available as backup, and that's what we're going to do. There we go. There's nothing else to fix for you. Let's get on to you, Takeda, and this is your final promotion. Now, as a heavy, Inspire is not bad to have on the team. Inspire is not bad to have on the team. Onslaught is also a very useful thing to have on the team. Now, do we have another heavy? Well, nobody's that high level yet. I think you're probably the highest level we've got. And this is, there's just some fun. We can go off the beaten track here and have a little fun. Give immunity to panic and psychic attacks. Ooh. Should we just go for a fun perk like that? And that I kind of like the idea of this kind of protection for anybody near you. We're gonna try it. There we go. I've done it. And we have one more fun perk to pick up. I almost went away too soon. Let's see. Reduce virus damage. No. Regeneration. Regeneration probably is not a bad thing for you in a way. Or do we have a frenzier on this team? Let's take a look at our two Helios teams, at least as they are made up right now, and see if we could use. Do we have? Oh no, we do. We have, at least at the moment, we have Emrys. So we're gonna. Yeah, who can predict how the teams are going to finally end up? It would be a fun perk, but I guess we're not going to go with it quite yet. Let's take a look at what other options we have. Now, you do need to be slightly healed, apparently. Not a lot. So is it worth spending the 25? Yeah, for that, you're full strength, 350, so we can keep you damaged by 10 with that and not spend the 25 mutagens just to heal 10 hit points. So you may get mad at me down the road if something happens. Now we could do resurrect, mind control immunity. Regeneration is probably the smart choice, but that's the fun choice. That's kind of the fun choice, don't you think? Takes a lot of will, but we come with a lot of will. What kind of will does this one take? No, it's just restoring 10 hit points to all body parts each turn. Yeah, as a squishy mutagen or mutoid, we're gonna go with that one. I've preached giving you defensive stuff to do, and I guess we'll keep with that philosophy and see what we think. So there we go. Now we got to fly these two Helios over here. Hopefully our other support will make it here too, but let's get our two Helioses flying over here so we have the potential. There's no guarantee that there is a Scylla on this one, but odds are highly tilted towards there being a Scylla on this one, especially, with the Citadel so close. Although, the attack could be coming from the lair. There's always that hopeful chance, and then we're only dealing with sirens and chirons kinds of stuff. Probably an Acheron thrown in. So, I guess we'll find out when we ultimately get there. All right, let's get back to our mission at hand over here. And there it is. We're going to deploy. We're going to make sure we have plenty of med kits for this one. And let's take a look at our team. 8 out of 8 are going. Let's just see how we're equipped. There's no fancy weapons yet available for us, so we stick with what we have. What I'm going to do actually is I'm actually going to give you a pop of strength here, Eddie the Hilarious, just so I can do that. Have a little backup ammo for you there. Angry Azel, I'm leaning towards giving you a pop of strength also. Hopefully, well, it encumbers us a little bit. And you don't have Rage Burst yet, but you do have Biochemist, which we want to utilize. But maybe, although we have a Technician with us for healing, so yeah, I'm going to go with the ammo. You'll be slightly over encumbered, and we'll deal with it. You have Jet Jump that can override that, so yeah, we'll go with slight over encumbrance on this one. Here on you, Marcus Fragger, I'm thinking we will go with the willpower. I think that's most important for you. At least we only now got you up to 12 willpower. Wow. Teskit, you don't use a ton of willpower. Well, you do use armor break, and it can come in handy against the Scylla that we're going against. So we'll pick it up. Citizen Stormovic, we got you with all the goodies here that I like to have. So you'll be able to guard the rear with your spider drones, hopefully. And then, what's more? You don't need any more carrying power, so we'll go the will route. So maybe an extra decoy or something like that will help us out. Yeah. You're the one that's hurting. So you know we're going to over encumber you by 1 med kit, because the first thing you're going to do, besides probably frenzy everybody, is use a med kit. So that's how we'll deal it with you. And just because you did get hurt so much, let's pop you another little bit of strength. There we go. Dave, we're going with willpower for you. You are fully equipped. Probably would, I guess I could have, yeah, your willpower is only up to 12, so we needed the will. I was gonna go, we could go for strength to give you a little extra ammo. We'll just have to take the fumble, the chance for misfire, the chance for explosion. We'll just have to take that if we run out of ammo. And Technician, I am gonna go, I'm gonna go with the strength just so we can give you ammo here. And you have the arms, which cannot heal body parts yet, but at least we got healing arms from you. So that's your quote-unquote med kit that you're carrying. And that should be it. We're back to the top. Big breath. Let's get down there and take on this mission. We can only recover those things that we carry out. All right, let's take a look at which map we're dealing with. We don't have an immediate reinforcement zone over here, but they can easily come through that back door. So we'll probably have spider drones going out this way, and this is the immediate one. This is where the spider drones will go first. And we'll use those to cover the rear. So let's get my individual. Well, first of all, let's get us all frenzied, so I do not overlook that. And then secondly, let's get you moving, already. Citizen Stormovic. And I think, let's see if you can reach the spider drones over here in your first shot. And it looks like you can, right through the arch. I'm fine with that. And that will allow you to reload. And then move a little farther forward so we can place some over there on my way. Next time. And you helped see our first enemy out there. And it's a good one to see, and it's a good one to spot. It's a hitman with only regeneration. And I, as you know, would love to take it out before it can spit out any of that mist also. So let's see. Eddie the Hilarious, you're only going to be able to get one shot off on this thing. And so that means you, the Dave, will probably also be able to only get one shot. So we're going to have 2 shots against that thing over there. So let's get lined up to take those 2 shots. Well, where exactly is he? We should be able to see him. Okay, we can see through this way, so let's give it a go.
On the move.
That's a pretty solid shot. We'll just center in this way. And we destroyed his weapon. So that leaves him a little useless. Because his arms can do nothing. So actually that was probably the best thing we could have hit, because we took him out in one turn. One move, one shot. Test kit. Let's get you moving forward, yeah, because you do have the that perception perk now, where you can see a little bit. There it is, all organic enemies within 15 tiles. So let's get you motoring forward as fast as your legs are able to motor us. Ooh, except you are supposed to be healed first. We'll remember that next time, and hope there's no other snipers out there. Baby, that was a big miss by Zigzag on this one. So really no, hopefully the spider drones we put out here next will protect this side, I hope, and hopefully there's nobody right on the other side that we need to perceive. So maybe I bring you, we'll get you up near the wall so we can start seeing when they come at us. But for now, let's get you running Marcus. You don't have a lot of will, so at least on this first turn where we don't have, because we don't have a lot of will to begin with, let's get you up into some decent cover over here. Roll. There we go. The Dave, I guess we'll just push you forward. And I don't think you, I don't know if, yeah, you can move through there. So I'm going to give you this cover. Unfortunately, we don't have a pistol for you. I think that's something I have to remember to fix in the future, is try to give you a pistol so we can overwatch with you, even if it is just a pistol. And then Technician, the good news about you is we're going to be able to move you forward, and there is some cover there. Put some overwatch out, and when we get the ability to put out our turrets, which you cannot throw, so we got to remember that, you will be able to help us. In fact, let's just do an overwatch forward here for any unseen surprises that might be out there.
I'll keep both eyes open.
Tezkit, let's see. I can get you this far for an overwatch.
Let's go.
We're going to do it. And I want to try and heal you up at some point too, because you do not have that perk that gives you extra strength and speed if you're injured, so there's no sense keeping you injured. Let's do an overwatch also over here.
Got you covered.
And then Angry Azel. I think what we'll do with you is jump you to a forward position, so at least on the other side of the wall, should we need it, you're going to be available for war cry. So we'll pop you up here. Alright, so we got to worry about bombs. And they're already coming in the back door at us. Oh baby, are they? Coming in the front door too. Can he shoot? No. Now we're hearing the Scylla somewhere in the distance. Let's see if we can figure out where in the distance he is going. So we heard crumbling, but it's not up the center with the mutagen huts. And more than likely it's not down over here. Does he have a back door way to get to us? Well, only with great leaping ability. So he may have come through the center. There wasn't a whole lot to destroy here. Maybe that used to be a bigger structure. So I'm going to assume the Scylla's coming down this way. So he's not an immediate threat yet. And of course this guy spit out mist. A little poop. And let's see if we can get some good focus there. We're going to need some good focus over here. I do have a technician. They can help us. Let's see what their strength is. 240, 120. This guy can be totally destroyed by a spider drone. This guy could be injured by a spider drone and then one shot finish him up. So let's start out with some spider drones over here and put them to work early. There we go. Let's reload.
Reloading.
And let's get these other spider drones moving forward towards the reinforcement zone. So when they do appear, we'll be ready for them. If they appear. And we'll hide this one there just in case. Alright, now let's figure out how we want to deal with the remote control. We can one-shot this guy, and I guess we could set off a couple over here to really hurt him. It's a viral machine gun, so and he's got three weapons when you count, so he's just got to die. And let's make that happen. First of all, before I forget, let's heal you. Much, much better. We also have panic in the playbook over here, so that's a possibility too. Let's get our remote control going on this side, and we'll deal with that. We'll walk him over here. And we see something else too. Oh, that's good to know. So we know where we have another threat, and that's a bad one to see out there, because he can be calling reinforcements all day long against us. So that immediately right then and there is going to make this mission just a little more difficult. And that was a good first explosion. That looked like a lot of damage. We've taken away the viral machine gun, and we look like we've made it possible where we could take him out. So Eddie, I'm going to keep you right where you are. And do you have anything else left you can do? I'm going to bring you. We're going to cheat over to this side, because we may want some more spider drones over here. So we're going to cheat you over here, citizen, and we're going to see what your quick aims look like for us. And you can one-shot this guy, as we suspected. So let's just see, can we finish this guy off with one shot? Well, if we can take out another body part, we'll probably get him bleeding enough. Is he bleeding right now? Yeah, so if we take out a different body part, we can probably get him bleeding enough. So let's go for the first shot that we know is pretty guaranteed.
That's a kill.
Now let's go for the second shot, which looked halfway decent also.
Identifying target.
We got to think of what body part. We can take out a torso, which would get him bleeding. We have a good chance for that. Oh, and it didn't happen. Now we need help. Well, who can help us? Let's see if you have a good enough shot, although we are standing in the way, so I doubt we do. And boy, we don't. We'd have to go way up here where most of our shots would miss. But if I cheat over here, see right there, we're going to cheat over here and see if we can't hit the arm just enough. Well, you know, this isn't the most precise weapon in the world. And so that really didn't help us. Well, we do have the Dave over here. Problem is we're running out of shots or ways to deal with the Bombardier now. That's the bad news. So we're probably going to have bombs coming our way. Let's see if there are any special kind of bombs. They are regular shredding bombs. Those are probably the kind I like the least, to be quite honest. If they hit us, at least we're slightly spread out there. So let's give you one shot, Dave, to finish this guy off because we need it. Took him down. We're going to do another shot on this guy right... Ooh, you don't see him, though. So we don't have another shot from you.
5 by 5.
Marcus, 16%. We can more than likely, I should say, one-shot this guy. Actually, anybody could one-shot this guy. So who should we have do it? I'm kind of leaning towards trying to get a turret out with you, but this is not the place I want to put a turret, so it'll have to wait till next turn. Therefore, you only have a shot with your PDW. So about all I'm going to be able to do effectively on the Bombardier for the first turn at least is bomb it. And since you do have another shot, it's high level here. I'm going to still take it there because I hate the fact that he's putting out freaking mist in the middle of where our battlefield will be taking place, more than likely. So
on it.
We're going to center on in. It doesn't kill, so since it doesn't kill, we're going to go with this weapon.
Got you.
And now he's bleeding. Now let's hope the fact that he's bleeding makes him run away at last. Alright, we got to deal with this close-up guy. I don't even need to use that weapon more than likely to kill him, so let's get running up. I'm thinking of moving you right here. For the close-up shot, you'll be in range there. It's going to keep us a little more spread out, which is what we need to think about doing against a bomb-flinging Chiron. So we're going to come over here for the kill. Ooh. He's armored, so it isn't a one-shot kill like I expected. We're going to need help. So his hit points are low, but he is amazingly, except we did take away enough armor here so we can kill him here. Thank goodness. Almost the grand misjudgment from the zigzag. We're going to come right here with you. We are going to bombardier the Chiron because, at least for the moment, we'll have to send as many spider drones as we can towards the Acheron because that's all we have for the Acheron at the moment. Unless, those guys can jump too. I wonder if they have the ability to jump that high over the wall. I guess we'll find out that soon also. So Tezcat, we would like to move you forward a little bit. Where... That looks like it would be an okay angle, so we're going to bring you here for a single shot and hopefully some more shredding with armor break. It's a big enough target where hopefully that weapon will work. And first of all, let's start the shredding with Boom Blast.
On it.
Because that's our biggest threat at the moment. He's a prime example of something that can soften us up.
Here goes.
Ahead of the Scylla, which is not what we want. So we're going to try stripping away some armor.
5 by 5.
Like this. Alright, So we've done a little armor damage. Actually, we've done a heck of a lot of armor damage, especially on the legs. Not so much on the bomb-shooting abdomen, unfortunately, but the legs can be targeted easily now. Let's just see what your shot looks like. Okay, so it says you can see. It's one of those... you can see a corner of his body, so we're going to bring you... I guess kind of here, but then you can't see him because that's in the way. I'm going to bring you here just to keep us somewhat spread out and separated, because it gets us a lot closer for a potential turret placement that we're going to need anyway against the big guy. So the only question is ammo wise, I do have a backup clip. So let's just take this out just to make sure. Or hopefully take him out. Let's just try hurting him as best we can. I'm not seeing a good body outline, so let's hope he leaves and doesn't spit more mist out. Tezkit, you have a chance to remove some armor. We might. Well, we'll shoot at it. I don't think we're going to have the good enough aim to zero in on the guy. So it's not like we can pick the abdomen as a definite shot. But you know what? It's in our circle, so we have a chance if we're lucky. And what did we hit? From eyeballing it, you did it! So that means follow-up shots. We can easily take out the abdomen. Let's hope this is the only turn we have to worry about bombs. Now, the question is, what's this guy going to do to us? And what do we have left? Who is left with something to do? Hang tight and cross your fingers. Oh, that little poop. Maybe some of his bombs will disperse the mist. No. Looks like we took some hits. We took some hurts. And multiple reinforcements could very well mean that they're being called by the Acheron. Alright, we have something here. We don't know what. That could be where the Acheron has moved, which would be okay in my book. So we do have some healing to do out here. We took some bomb hits. 1, 2, 3. So those bombs hurt. And with that in mind, oof, there's too much mist here to deal with. I need to send my own bombs over in here to blow away the mist, is the way I feel. Let's do another boom blast. Oh, I don't have enough will. Let's do a bomb. In fact, let's send it right here to where hopefully it will not hit. Yeah, it won't. It shouldn't stray from here. We'll kill the guy and open up at least a hole in the mist. Well, at least we can stand somewhere over here with our guys that are currently in the mist. Take a shot here to end his life. And let's do our rocket.
Here goes.
How close to the wall can I get? That looks like it's not too close. And we've bloodied a leg. So the bad news is we've used our last rocket. We don't have it available. We don't have any spares. But then again, you know, boom blasting against the Scylla is not how you're going to hurt it the most. It's with your big gun anyway. So yeah, I was concerned at first, but you know, in hindsight, thinking about it, nah, I'm not worried. Now, what I may do, since it's only 16% chance, I think what we're going to do is dash you while you got some will over here.
Pushing on.
Do we see the big guy? No. We're going to take the risky shot here and see if we can't focus in on that abdomen that we've removed the armor from, and we can take it out. And we no longer have to fear the bombs. That's the good news. And I can get you without using any further will over here, so others can take a shot. So that, in my book, is a good thing. And you know what? Since you're also in the mist and we have to move you anyway, let's bring you over here, Tesket.
Let's go.
That should be close enough for your weapon. We're just going to try centering in here. And that worked like a charm. There's no mist here, so this is where I'll back you off.
I'm going.
So the initial threat that just killed us is gone. What I am going to do now is we're going to shoot 3 more of our lovely spider drones right here. We'll be able to see what I believe is the Acheron. Oh no, he brought a friend. So there you go. This guy does not have a ton of hit points, but he comes better armored than the average Arthron. So let's see. There's no way I can get both my guys to take them out. Doggone it. Maybe what we do for starters. Let's come over here and do this. We gotta start shredding this guy and letting him know we know he's there. Because the amount of reinforcements that he can bring against us can disrupt this mission faster than you know. Okay. And we have damaged his head. You know, both those attacks did damage his head. In fact, well, not a lot. We removed the armor, but they have damaged his head. Of course, we'd need a significant amount of spider drones at this rate to take out the head, but we have damaged the head, as I continue to repeat myself. Now, we are all still frenzied. That's the good news, and we really need to keep track of that because, whoa, baby, are we low on will points. So I'm kind of thinking, you know, we need to get some turrets out because we know the guy is coming through. Now he's apparently maybe not. We don't know exactly. It doesn't. I think these would be destroyed if the thing was coming through that way. Is he actually coming? Is he like strolling around back here on these wide open avenues? I don't know. I do not know. So I'm going to spend some remote control. And what I'm trying to figure out, why you keep seeing me come over here and look, is I don't have anybody who can dash in here to get this guy. So two of the spider drones did their job, so I think we need to send some over here now to work on this guy. Now we could overwatch.
5x5.
We're still hidden here, so I probably would want to back you off a bit because if he comes through. So let's not reload you yet. And let's put a decoy here. So if we don't kill this guy, that's okay. And then let's move you, say, behind some cover here to try and keep you hidden. We will have to heal you guys up here soon, but not yet. Now let's explode this thing. We did do some damage and remove a fair amount of armor. What I'm trying to count on is that if I do you two overwatching, I'd have to overwatch carefully because he does have a grenade launcher, which I don't want to face. I don't want to lose any arms and body parts, so I guess we do the second remote control for a second bomb there. We're probably going to deal with too many reinforcements at some point. But that is our lot in life for this mission. Alright, he's lost some body parts now. He cannot launch grenades. He only has the claw. So now I'm feel a little safer with this guy out here. Thinking we can leave him be. And we have a distraction over here also. So I'm actually going to start moving forward with some of us. So if we get ready to face a Scylla, we're in better position coming up. And over here, we don't need any more spider drones. Yeah. You don't see anybody other than this guy. Ooh. We could actually panic one of them already. I don't think there's any need to be that aggressive with the panic. Let's let him move up so we can better kill him. We're looking at a regular guy with pretty good armor and a claw and a spitter head, and we're looking at organic. So that guy's okay. Plus he's easier to kill. So yeah, I'm gonna move my sniper. I'm gonna move our teams a little bit farther forward. We'll still put you in a position where you can fire back this way if we need the help. But we're leaning heavy on our spider drones right about now. Why don't we do a little pistol overwatch? And the Dave, do I want to push you all the way forward? And then we'll see about healing you coming up. Spider drones are done, and so are we. Now we know where the guy is. So that's a nice place for that guy to go. Okay, resurrect corpses also is not a nice feature. Okay, so I'm a lot of bit worried about all these resurrections that just happened around us. I am happy about this one guy running into the dead end. Of course, we know the other one's coming around. So we're gonna have reinforcements coming up our rear end over here, like you wouldn't believe. So we're gonna have to. Oof, boy, oh boy, are we gonna have to. Now let's go check out the will on this Acheron, which I'm sure is very high. No, it's not. We're gonna panic his behind is what we're gonna do, because we can, and then start dealing with some of these other enemies. And maybe what I have to do is back everybody off and set up differently against the big guy. Because we got a lot going on back here right now that I don't want to get sandwiched in between. Sniper-wise, we've got you, Eddie. We do need to get you healed. Doggone it, there's so much that needs to happen all at once. We're going to reload this. We're going to get our distracting spider drones out here. I do believe we need them. I can see a shot here, and I'm going to take a shot here against this guy. Can't take out the chameleon torso, though. So, do I have somebody more suited to do that? Let's let him lean over and expose that torso a little bit. Like right in around there. Let's hope we can hit it. No, we hit the head and he's going to disappear. Doggone it. Oh no, he reappeared because he stood next to our spider drones. How fortunate. Now I wish we had quick aimed. Now
Yes.
I need you to quick aim.
Aiming. Target hit.
All right, he's bleeding, but he's not dead. Oh, baby. Let's try your pistol. How could we miss? How could we miss? But we did. Well, you can help us out. So we did panic the big guy. Let's take a shot and finish this annoying sniper off. And is everybody frenzied? Absolutely not. Looks like we picked up everybody but you, Marcus. Didn't quite pay close enough attention. Shame on me. We can get you back out of the mist. We're going to do that, Dave. Eddie, you're done. Tech Technician, I'm debating, I'm thinking what we're going to have to do is remote control yet again. Because I need these spider drones to help us right now. We're going to set one here. And the good news is we're killing a lot of them, which has got to play havoc with their... Oh, and then we have an Umbra back here too. We do have an Umbra. Carrying the old tar shadow. So we got to be aware. So in another... We will get rid of one wave, and then we'll have another wave, and another wave, and then we're going to have the big guy coming on. This is a little bit of a challenge. We do have a backdoor escape route, should we need it. It's filled with a flood of reinforcements. Jeez. Maybe what I should do, since we don't seem to be getting the enemies coming in this way, let's keep a single spider drone here, and we're going to call the rest over. Now, as soon as I do this, of course, you realize this is where they're going to start coming. But we're going to call in spider drone reinforcements because it looks like we're being flooded over here. We need to stem the tide just a little bit. All right, Tech Technician, let's do another one. This time it'll explode between both these guys. Which one? There it is. Let's move it up here. And finally, we got some bleeding going on the Acheron, even though he has perfect strength, of course. So there we go. That's actually a good thing. We got this guy bleeding by 30. He's still got his grenade. It's just blast is 20 though. It's an acid grenade, so that is not. It's less than ideal. Let's put it that way.
5 by 5.
Now we do have a grenade as a possibility. Let's see, Angry, if you can launch it over without boom blast. Do we have a chance? No, we do not. So what we're going to do instead is if we could step you right there, and you can see the Acheron.
I'm going.
So maybe that's a next best option
On
for
it.
a shot. And you got Virus in there, 8 Virus to hopefully play with its will again. Yeah, 8 Virus, 6 will points. He's already panicked those. I don't know if you're panicked one way, can the Virus messing with your will panic you 2 turns in a row since it's a different form or source of the virus? It's a question inquiring minds want to know. Now what I'm going to have to do is come over here with a pistol overwatch.
Let's go.
Like, well, I'm going to go fairly far. This guy's going to panic. I doubt he'll panic through the archway. So we're going to hope that the grenade launcher has to, well, he'll probably know, as they always can. They can sense the overwatch. So we're going to put it, like, say, right around here.
Holding position.
hopefully pick him up and prevent him from utilizing. I'm going to use some of that precious will we really don't have. And it's dangerous for you because you are not frenzied. There's not a good place to put you with line of sight, so I'm going to try here. Hoping you can get through here. I don't know. Wow. Well, that's half cover, so you should be able to shoot over it. We'll try that. Citizen Sturmovik, it says you're still hidden. So we're going to do an overwatch from you too, from a slightly different angle.
Overwatching.
Let's hope they go for the spider drone. He's awful dang close now, with mine fraggers to follow. So now there's 2 random loose mine fraggers out there on the field. So the enemies are approaching fast. So is the Scylla. Oh, that was awesome Overwatch, guys. Alright. They're to the front of us. They're to the back of us.
Ready.
We're gonna set out your first turret.
Please work.
Wow, you might be close enough to have him charge you, technician. But I need firepower against him with everybody else distracted. So we're gonna set both turrets out.
Deploying.
And cross our fingers. Big time. We can see the guy now. And I have nobody that can do mark for death, just as an FYI to everybody.
Yes.
Nobody that can do marked for death. Now the Scylla's overall will points is sitting at 18. Our will points are at 10. Part of me says, let's recover your will, kill a few more of these things. We'll be able to stall for time by panicking this guy, unfortunately, next turn. Unless, of course, there was a way
I'm here.
to shoot virus. Lo and behold, you do have some, if you can see the abdomen. Let's go find out. You can't see enough of the abdomen unless we move you over here, and then you probably can. So let's do that. That's why you're here, Angry Azel, is to do that. Alright, so we got 10. And my friends, that is a lot of mist that we got to deal with. So we've got him down to 18. Or we will get him down to 8 will points after the virus takes effect. I believe that's how it works. So that's good news. I think we're going to keep you right there. Now the rest of us need to focus back over here. Let's do this with the spider drone. In fact, we'll move the spider drone in between these guys. Say right here, that should give blast both ways. And this is the Umbra guy that we're dealing with back here. That will also take more will away from the Scylla. And we've panicked the Umbra. Or I should say, the Archon. Or I can't even think of I can't even come up with the right name now. Acheron, Arthron. They're all a big jumble in my head right now. Let's see.
I'm here.
I wouldn't mind reloading here.
Reloading.
I wouldn't mind getting out some more spider drones.
On it.
Except I can only place them here, but that'll have to do. And then you have a crossbow shot that we hopefully can connect on. Doesn't quite take this guy out.
How does that taste?
Doesn't quite, so we're still going to need a little help here. Although he is dazed. What again can he do? He can spit though. But I think daze gets him down to 1 action point. So he won't be able to move and spit, I don't think, right? So he's actually dealt with for this turn. And then, yeah, we would still have to hit him again though in order to, because he wouldn't bleed out next turn as he recovers. So he's still an issue. But let's see what we're dealing with here. Let's get our spider drones crossing over. That will help. Now the Acheron is in a position where he's free. He gained back, if you didn't notice, 25 will points. Already we've taken 2 away. So he's healthy will-wise for a little while longer. So we got a lot of tough decisions here coming up. Now, I'm thinking what we're going to do. Let's see what his abdomen looks like. The abdomen is down to hardly any armor. I would like to take away any remaining armor. Now let me just double check to make sure there's no sonic head kind of voodoo that he has, and he does not. It's normal leaping kind of stuff that might get one of us killed over here. We have to pray that doesn't happen. But we are going to stand behind a turret
On my way.
and armor break the last little bit of that armor off the abdomen.
Engaging.
Once he swings back, there's a better chance of hitting this way. And we did it, because that's about all we should have been able to hit. So the abdomen should be armor free. Yes, it is. That's at least one small favor for us. Now the 2 turrets are out. We can't shoot this turn. Do you have remote control left? No. We don't have any actions because we placed the turrets. So next turn, remote control comes into our favor. These 2 are unavailable, so I'm going to ignore them. This guy is very dangerous, but hopefully he can't figure out. Hopefully he's one of the dim-witted Tritons that can't figure out how to go around this wall. And hopefully by continuing to have things over here he can see or sense, he'll continue trying to stay here and shoot them from there, which is very doable.
Ready.
Now, it's a high malfunction, but I think now is the time I'm going to try it with you, Dave, because I wouldn't mind getting some extra poison in this guy. So we're going to take the 2 shots. Let's go make sure you can see him clearly. And you can't. So we're taking the malfunction risk.
Oh shit.
In a hopefully critical time. Very good. And you don't have enough will for a second shot. Zigzag did not exactly pay attention now, did he? So I'm going to take a chance on the Overwatch with this weapon. We'll go short in case he does the big jump towards us. Now, Eddie, you don't have 2 quick aims in you either. You can see this guy just, maybe we just have you take this shot over here with your pistol.
Ready to fire.
Try and hit if we're lucky. Now, something other than to shield. Since you can't see the Scylla unless you're shooting a pistol. So we'll just take our shots here. Now we don't have, that's one less we have to worry about. It does play games with their will, little by little, and that's important. That's the only good thing about having a lot of enemies. So he's still good. Problem is he can call in that many more now. We're not out of the woods yet. The good news is that allows us to overwatch also with you now, Eddie, this way against his approach.
Overwatching.
Test kit. We will overwatch with your pistol against this approach. Anything we can to lay into him. Now, let's see if you have a clear shot from here to get some virus into this guy. Ooh, baby, wouldn't that be nice? Okay, he's now got a crap load of virus in his body. And hopefully that can start messing with him real fast. Because that would be a big help to our team right now with all the enemies we're facing. So I want to take a quick look. We can't reload now, but do I have more spider drones if I need them? Absolutely not. So this is it. The last 5 spider drones are on the field. Not counting the guy guarding over here. So we needed to know that too. So let's see who's left. Marcus. I'm going to bring you here.
Let's move.
I'm going to figure out which weapon I want to try shooting. We're going to try this one. And we put more virus in them. I'm going to just step you back so you aren't too close. Take a big breath, everybody, and let's see what happens. So he's panicking. We have to worry about his 2 little mind fraggers he's spit out. The Umbra has recovered. The Acheron's going to do his voodoo now. At least we killed it. And the other one is very killable also. Marksman did not shoot at a spider drone. That shocks me. That actually shocks me. Our turrets can hit the abdomen. Now we're still looking at 42 will. He's going to recover probably some will, and he won't panic 2 times in a row, but we've done a good job. I think do I see a way out here? Do I see a way out? How far can our spider drones get? Let's get eyes on everybody. I don't think this explosion will hurt we might be able to damage a different leg if we're lucky. Let's do it. And we did do some more damage. I'm going to come back here to the other turret. I'm jumping all over in my thoughts. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. It's not the greatest angle on the abdomen, but it's the one we're taking. All but one hit, it looked like, from the visuals. Now, who can do me a favor and gain sight on this guy? Ideally, you could do a jump and war cry for us. Then you'll be able to see the mind fragger and limit this guy somewhat. And then hopefully be close enough for whatever comes next.
Here goes. Hostile spotted.
Okay, something was hiding behind the wall here. That's good to know. And anybody, you name it, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, should be able to pick up that little thing. Let's try you. Just want to make sure. Yeah, Angry, you're far enough off to the side. We don't have to worry about accidentally hitting you in the darkness. We disabled the wrong body part, so we got to try again.
It's hard to shoot
now I
like
think
this.
it may be bleeding out, and it is. So we did our job. So Angry, You did your job. Now, let's turn our attentions back here and see. I guess we might as well get the Umbra going, eh? Now might be a good time to do it. Can we get lucky with double explosion? Let's find out. That's stretching it. And the Umbra's probably there, but it's out of sight, so we probably can't see it. I'm wondering, you have 10. I don't think that's going to give us line of sight on where he went. Doggone it. Unless, and I've said it I don't know how many times, Marcus, we got to get you to gain onslaught. Because I was thinking of bringing the priest over here to see if we could mind control this guy and then do this. So you know what I'm going to do, just as a backup here, is I'm going to actually recover will for you. Since there's nothing in your direct line of sight. Then, as citizen, I'm going to come back wide with you. I'm thinking like here, hoping that's distant enough where you can stay hidden and yet shoot at this guy and work on wearing him down, because I need some help wearing this guy down.
Ready to fire.
And his head is just not an accurate enough shot, so we'll shoot right in here. And
Switching.
we'll be ready for next turn. Okay. So that means you, Dave, have 5 of these shots. I'm thinking let's not risk that. I know I'm not healing you guys, and you're probably yelling at me, but we also got a limited amount of time that he can't hurt us, so I'm going to take a shot. I can't heal and take a shot. So I can heal and overwatch. So let's do that.
My head. I can't breathe.
And then we'll overwatch. See if we can't pick him up. Alright, Eddie. You can see you would have 2 quick aims. And I don't think you're in any immediate threat of being hit and hurt. So we're doing your quick aim right now while you got it. And while you're frenzied.
Ready to fire.
Well, doggone it, you can't. Okay, you can see the spawning abdomen, thank goodness. Technician, you're going against the spawning abdomen.
Hard to shoot like this. Active.
Tezcat, you're doing a shot against the spawning abdomen. Let's make sure you have a good shot. Yes, it looks like you will have a decent shot.
On it.
Because we don't have to do armor break. Good job. Marcus. I don't think you have a shot on the abdomen, but let's take a look. Well, look at that. Oh, we got the fumble. If I shoot it back to back, is it going to explode on me, guys?
Gotta focus.
Y'all, I'm trying to listen to your shout outs at me. But this is what we're doing, because it has a chance, if it doesn't backfire on us, to take out a spawning abdomen. And we did just that. Can we say Zigzag was worried? Can we say that? What we're going to do, let's see, these two guys are going to come up here because they can't reach anything definite, and they're going to try to distract an Umbra. Now we can see the guy now. Let's get you through and come over here towards this thing and explode. Well, actually, it won't explode till next turn against the Acheron, where you're going to come in the doorway. And hopefully an Umbra is distracted by a spider drone. We can hope. Cross your fingers, guys. Oh wait, we got one more thing we can do. It won't stop the guy, but you never know. Hurting him could help. Eventually. Scylla has recovered. Umbra is not running the way we expected, but oh, he's loose on his own back there. Doesn't know where the heck to go, does he now? Oh, he's doing his voodoo again. This is not fun. So we have this guy back here that is a big target for us that we need to inflict a lot of damage on. You're a big damage inflictor right here. Let's see if you have the ability to step out enough to see his rear end.
Focus.
So we're going to step you out. It means you will not get the war cry, but you will get a full and deadly shot into the abdomen.
Trying to aim.
Whoop, we don't need to over zoom. Let's go right here. Nice. Ooh, get out of the mist. Get out of the mist. Now we have turrets. We know this one can hit the abdomen pretty well. We know this one can hit it not as well. So let's see how well it is. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to move you. Unfortunately, it'll just mean one, because you're all of a sudden standing in the mist. And we don't need you to go bonkers on us. We do need to be refrenzied. Well, actually, it won't matter standing in the mist once we're all refrenzied. Let's see if you have the ability to reach with your frenzy. No, you do not. So we're going to take one step on the frenzy. Everybody should be covered now. Now except you. So before we do the frenzy, would you take one step? Thank you. It's one less shot we'll be able to take. But we'll be protected from panic. With all this mist out here, that's important. Very, very important. So let's do your last bit of will here, and let's remote control our most powerful turret and see if it can do its job. It's a very important job. Right here. Whew, baby. We still got a lot to worry about. I mean, a lot. When these guys are over here now, were they able to jump or did they come all the way around and I didn't notice? Well, looks to me like we can focus our fire back here for a change. We're going to come here with our spider drones. Do whatever damage we can. Oh, that's right. They didn't. The guys over here didn't run around. Others got resurrected by that nasty little Acheron. In fact, let's take a step further. Maybe we can pick up the other guy. Why didn't I think of that before? You
I'm here.
will step back.
I'm
And
going.
you're reloaded, so you should get all 3 shots. And you're still hidden from this guy. Oh, lordy. Okay, we'll take another. Oh, we're at the edge. 1 step forward, help. Not really.
Identifying target.
And we missed. 2 out of 3. It's about as good as we could have expected. We have a sniper. That's a concern. Now, we do not have enough will to take out a sniper, so let's take him out the old-fashioned way and blast him. Didn't we take out his gun last time? Let's try that again. Probably the quickest way to take him out. And if we hit the gun, he won't be hurt to disappear. Okay. Oh, he still disappeared. Came a little closer. Well, we can also, but we really don't want to move a whole heck of a lot closer. This guy will not bleed out, however. Oh, he has a spitter head. So, doggone it. So if we had the ability, if we had anybody with will, we could run over there, see the guy. Unless I just run somebody over there, but I don't have anybody I can run over there to see the guy. And then, well, yeah, then I could run you back, Tezkit, and you just won't be able to take a shot. And we kind of needed that to happen. And we'll run you back, say, here. So at least you could pistol overwatch. Every little bit helps. And Dave, can you finish the guy off? No, but you can have a good chance to take out Pain Chameleon.
Enemy still active.
Now, without his gun, what can he do? Mist? Does he have mist? Oh yeah, and we've learned that they like to spawn that dang mist. So let's do it. All right. Boy, oh boy, my friends, boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're gonna say it right before the opening, so we don't have to worry about the walls getting in the way, perhaps. And you cannot. And we're gonna keep you right there, Dave. Technician. We're going to move you over here to get ready to be able to help us with your weapon. Tezkit, we're going to overwatch with you, and we're running out of options. Oh well.
Holding position.
Angry Azel, let's keep you in the clear here. And Spidey, they just, let's just face it, they aren't reinforcing over on this side. Let's bring you back in the game. So the Umbra ran and hid. I'm starting to think what may be in our best interest at some point is just start running away. There's the Umbra. He did not run and hide. He is still coming at us. And I'm worried. Ah! Okay, we limited him to 1 swing. We got lucky he did not take out an arm. And this guy is very well hidden, and we don't know what he is. And your 3 shots are not going to get rid of the guy. I'm thinking we are going to have to get out of here. I'm going to run you here, Angry. That's 2 bashes. You will not panic in the mist. And we'll be able to see the guy for help as we look to escape. Or, let's do this to clear another spot in the mist and damage him. And then, hopefully, with him not being in the mist, we'll be able to see him. Is that a good plan?
Hostile wounded.
Oh, he was a guy that we have to worry about. So we're going to get you behind cover. He's a sniper, is what he is. So, doggone it. And we don't have a lot of... I have 1 dash that can get me this far. I have another move that can get me here. And we got lucky. Now, the problem is, his gun arms are gone. So actually, we did our job because he does not have the ability to fix himself. So we are okay.
Not now, please.
So yeah, guess what? We're gonna start pulling back, guys. All we got to do is take down the Arthron in the process, and we can do that once we get out of the way with our turrets. So let's start pulling back as best we can, guys. Hopefully I'm seeing this right. Those are his gun arms, and he can't heal himself. He can put out new mist, but as we've said, we're frenzied. We won't panic as long as we don't lose enough will from our priest to continue. Yeah, so guess what? I'm gonna bring you here, Yaya. Ooh, I'm standing in the way of a turret that's gonna kill the Umbra. Alright. So the turrets actually can cover our retreat. So yeah, we're getting out of here. We did our job. Everybody hightail it as fast as you can.
Double time.
And we don't have to worry about panicking as long as Yaya can stay close enough to frenzy us. And at least you'll be able to get here, Yaya, next time. So Eddie, just so something strange doesn't happen coming up, we're going to heal you now. And you know, you already have 0 will. You're frenzied. I'm going to stand you there. You can't lose any more will. There we go. Tech Ignition. We're going to get you all this way.
Moving as fast as I can.
And we do have 1 spider drone over here that we're going to move over to try and help us. And everybody's going to get out of here. Now you do have a med kit. Now, we probably won't have a chance to use the axe, unfortunately. So you have will, Tezkit, so let's just move you to the edge so we don't lose it in case we want to use it. Yaya. I don't think you're going to have a clear shot, so we'll hang on to the weapon and just do a random, not very clear shot through cover for an overwatch. Marcus, we were thinking about killing this guy. You got ammo. Spider drone, head on over. And the plan is retreat. Doggone it, I am getting tired of that. Okay, looks like everybody has the frenzy. So we're gonna get you over here. Yeah. Everybody else is gonna continue moving, not too far away from Yaya, just so we can maintain. Well, I guess if we're gonna be out of the mist, that's not the end of the world. So we don't have to necessarily be frenzied, other than the fact that we have terrible will. So we'll just kind of take cover positions here. Here.
Keep it together, operator.
And here. As we work on our great escape. Now there's lots of guys back here. Let's hope the turrets will be able to do their job to protect us. And the thing I worried about or thought about is I'm gonna kill him just in case, just so he doesn't accidentally send out some more mist. Wait, is he bleeding out? Yeah, okay. I don't have to shoot him. Let's get you over here.
Not a problem.
And then Angry
Ready,
Angel.
sort of. Running.
Alright, so we have the ability to overwatch. We don't really see anybody super close. Let's let us see if our turrets see anybody. Let's see if our other turret sees anybody. I didn't think so. Can our spider drone do anything? Yes, it can. At least we slowed this guy down, and all he has anyway, well, he does have a claw and spitterhead, so he's an up-close guy, and we just slowed him down. And believe it or not, we're hurting this guy, but we're not taking out anything vital to keep him from calling help. So let's hope we can get out of here. Who's left? We're not going to do any overwatches. Uh-oh. Okay. So this is the dangerous guy. One thing we can do against the dangerous guy, if we're lucky. We're shooting through this tree, unfortunately. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to try and make this guy visible by getting off to the side of the tree.
Let's move.
Launching our single grenade over here.
This is what we train for, right?
It's another sneaky guy, but I don't want to make him visible by moving over there. So, Yaya, how far can you get? You can get pretty far. Problem is, we don't know. Well, there's a big clump of stuff in the middle, so let's hope it's enough to keep this guy from shooting you. And we also have a dead Scylla in the way. So almost everybody's out of the way. Let's shoot at the one target we can see here. Let's see if just double check to make sure this turret can't see anybody. No. And everybody cannot get out this turn, but we're getting close to being able to get everybody out coming up. So what we're going to do is we are going to come over here. We are apparently visible now that I mention it. But we're still going to come over here.
Dashing ahead.
And do this because we can. Everybody else, get out of here.
No ambush, please.
Running.
Okay. We're ready to get out of here next turn, as long as something does not hurt one of our legs to prevent that from happening, and God forbid, kill anybody. Jeez, oh Pete. We're gonna have to replace a turret after this mission. Please don't be able to shoot. Okay, so our grenade, fortunately, did a number on this guy. Once again, we got lucky that it took out his shooting arms. Okay, we are living the charmed life, guys. I believe everybody can make it out now, and that's what we're gonna do.
I'm here.
All right, we got a promotion on that too. Tez up to level 5. Congratulations, my man. All right, guys, we didn't have time, and I don't. Hopefully, you can't blame me for not going after any mutagen huts. But we made it out by the skin of our teeth. But we accomplished the mission at hand. Holy smokes, was that expensive? All right, so there is no more Citadel down here. Now, as far as what can be repaired here, nothing except aircraft. So we are not going to stay there. We don't need any new soldiers. So it looks like there's nothing left for us to do down here except go all the way down here to Antarctica. And that's where we're going to send the team next. And let's do our promotion first while I'm thinking about it. Bloodlust. There's a good one. If you're the viewer watching yourself with bloodlust, you keep wanting yourself to get healed, but it's to your benefit to have some health loss to improve your speed and attack. I think, yeah, damage and speed are the two things it buffs. So, good job, Tezkit. All right. The next thing we have to eyeball is we're going to keep an eye on the behemoth, but we also have our ships coming over here towards this mission. The big question, will the gift, is it the gift we're sending over there? I think it's the gift that's headed over that way. Will it make it in time? Let's go see if it is the gift. Yes, it is. It's hidden by the behemoth. So we'll keep our eyes right here as we get moving. And another haven was infested by the behemoth underneath. So we are going to have buku ways to deal with the behemoth when it returns again with another infested haven. So no longer does this 12 disruption points scare me quite as much. I can get 2 more if we can get healed and take out this Thunderbird. Getting it up to 14. We're getting close, guys. We're getting very, very close. Actually, by taking out both these Thunderbirds, we could then deal with it. The problem is we don't have the most effective weapons left on our teams to go do that yet. And we're all getting repaired here and there. So, you know what I'm going to do at this point, just because this was a heck of a long mission. That was a tough Citadel for me. Hope you enjoyed watching it, because it was definitely different than previous ones we've done. Having an Acheron on one side and a Scylla on the other, I don't recommend that to anybody. But hope you enjoyed it. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.